Hi guys, welcome back. Today what we're going to do is go through basically just an idea, self-defense idea against someone grabbing onto your hair. So as part of the process, obviously you need to have a partner with hair. So we're going to look at pretty much just grabbing the top of the hair isn't as effective as literally sort of sliding your fingers through the hair to grab it. You can get a better grip on the hair then, even if they have got a bit of wax. So be careful not to mess up your partner's hair. So grabbing onto the person's hair this way and then using it pretty much to pull the person around so that you're controlling them, or that you're being controlled in a sense. So if Monty grabbed onto my hair, as he grabs onto my hair as well, which has got wax in it, then the last thing I want to do is let my body start to move around as well. As soon as he comes up to grab onto my hair, if he's actually got my hair, then I want to grab my hair too, so that I'm holding his hand on my head. So when he does pull my hair, then I can move at the same time as well. So if he pulls it forwards and down, then I step forwards and up and around as well. So this way then I'm still focusing on him and I can still be hitting him to try and push him away. When I'm doing this, there's a good chance that he's going to try and use the other hand to either grab or to hit back. So as soon as if he comes forward to grab my hand to stop me from hitting him, then this is where I can use my hand techniques or grip breaking techniques to be able to get out of this, to hit him back again or hit him down low, to just keep on hitting. And if you are a lot smaller than the person, it makes no difference either. I can be punching down here, I can be hitting up here, hitting to the stomach to bring them forward. So if he does again grab onto my arm as I go, then I just literally straighten my arm down and then go back up to hitting him again and carrying on with that same technique. Once, it's the wax on my hair as well. So once they've grabbed onto your hair, then obviously the idea as he comes in to grab onto my hair, then I want to be moving to start with to get out of the way. So we look at two options, that he's going to grab my hair and then I can get out of the way to be hitting him and carrying on with my attack to defend myself. You also have the possibility that he's actually got my hair. So we're late in it, so I just need to literally grab on to his hand and then start hitting as well. I can grab with two hands and start kicking down low to make them miss. I just need to be aware of, or to make them let go, sorry, I need to be aware of his other hand. So if I'm going to hold like this, if the other hand comes towards me, I'm going to have a problem. So, because he could be punching, or it could be even that he's looking to grab my throat. So, go for me. So it could be that he's grabbing like this idea and looking to pin me against the wall at the same time. So do it for me. So I have sorry, one more time. I have the option of being awake beforehand. So as they move towards me, I can attack them straight away. We have as he comes in, it's a whoa, last sort of minute type of thing that I just managed to escape, and then you have the idea where they've actually got you, and that's where I put my hand on top. So three possibilities that that you basically can happen. That I'm awake, and as soon as they move to hit, then I can literally carry on forwards and go for my attack to stop them from hitting me. Or as he comes up, if you're not interested in that, then just literally lift up and go straight for the kick to the groin or to the leg, whatever it is that's nearest to you. As I said, the other option is that as he comes towards me, and then it's a last minute sort of thing that I can hit him, or last minute reaction or response in that sense that we're looking for. And then we have the final one where he actually has got me, and then I want to grab on and then start hitting this way. As I said, if the person then looks to punch across, then I can still move, or look at this again for me. As this comes in towards me, I can pull it down this way. If it goes the other side, I can literally move it across and carry on hitting this way until he lets go. If he doesn't let go, then I'm going to have to literally prise his hand off of my head to then carry on hitting. We're not interested in doing any sort of fancy wrist locks or breaks or anything like that. Get out of the hand, hold on to it, and then keep hitting the person with the free one. If once I've got this off of my head, that I hit them and they grab my hand again, then literally you can use it. They've grabbed my hand, I then take this one over and then just start hitting them again with the other hand. So you can see on this side, see that? He's grabbed my hand, hair. I've hit him like so. If like this, I can straight away go into what we call as a guaijon or a kneeling elbow. Then I can start hitting him again to stop him. So I don't have to hold on to this. If he's holding on to my arm, hold please, and I'm holding on to his arm, we have a stalemate. But as soon as I've gone to hit him, he's grabbed my arm, I can carry on across and then keep hitting him with this one. There's a good chance this would have broken the grip, so that I can carry on through this way and get to the back of the person or stop them from hitting and just keep hitting them. So just to recap, he goes up to grab onto my hair. I can just literally charge forwards and attack, either this way or the same sort of idea. It doesn't matter really which direction you have your leg, whether it's this way or this way. I feel sometimes this way is a bit stronger, and other times this way might be more suitable. It's really down to preference and surroundings as well. So the other option is that as he goes to grab, then I can last minute resort. I use my bonsai, move out of the way, and then look to hit the person and carry on through like so. And then you have the final one where he's actually grabbed my hair, I hold on to it, and then just start hitting. Peel this off, then carry on hitting with the same arm. Okay, so carry on hitting it so you know where this one is. If he does use the other hand to grab, as I said, that's when you can start looking at following through and using the guaijon. So that covers one idea of the person going to grab your hair, one idea with the person as they get a bit closer and they've almost got your hair, and then the other one where they've actually got hold of your hair and what to do. As I said before, when you're doing this, I don't want to don't want the person to have hold of my head, because now I've basically got control of his body by holding onto his head, because his head moves then and his body has to then go afterwards. Well, you don't really want that to be happening. You want to keep control yourself, so you hold their hand onto your head, and then when they do pull on it, you use that. So if I grab him, Monty grabs onto my hand this way, so he's pushing his hand downwards into his head. So it's very difficult. When I do this, he's pulling the whole body. So now as I pull him, he comes in with the punch. So I pull and he hits. I can pull this direction and he hits. I push away and he hits this way. So as he pulls in, then I can go to punch him, and then he carries on and lets the whole punch flow through this way and then punches back. And if I do let go, that's the opportunity now where he can grab the hand and then push it downwards and start hitting. Keep looking at the throat though, go back off here. Keep your eyes as the opponent or as the victim looking at the person's throat, so you can see what is happening in your surroundings and with this other person as well. Good luck. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. What you like, man. We're going to do throat next, so we'll close and throat. Right, next one's closed. So we need to do two types. Have you got jumping please? We'll do one with jumper and one without. Well, I think if we have a mix of half zip, then some buttons. I don't think that very matter. Maybe
fat shit or whatever, and sort of twist the things around their hands and then wrap them up.
Yeah, tie in a big knot and then put a stamp on it and send them on their way.
No, I'm not doing that.
Right, that's still recording. So, are you ready? Zipper off as well, just to make sure.
Zip it up.
Yeah. Bruce, good jumper. Hi guys, welcome back again. Today what we're going to do is we're just going to look at someone grabbing onto your clothes, or to either sort of grab onto you this way to control you, so it's just or just sort of one arm that they're going to grab before they look to hit you or grab you to drag you off somewhere. We're going to do it with the bigger jacket on, so if it's a bit chillier in your area and you've got a coat on, or it's that time of year, then we'll do one with, and then we'll do one with just t-shirts on. It's very difficult if it's really hot and you've got no top on, then obviously the person can't grab your clothes. It's very, very tricky then. But we can look at if they get a handful of skin like that as well. Yeah, it gets a nice good squeeze and a good facial expression. So first thing we're going to look at, there's different variations. We can use that the person's grabbed onto my arms in a sense. So if he's grabbed onto my actual arms, and then if I slip out of the grabbing my arms, then he's still got my jacket. I literally all I want to do is make it as tight as possible so that it's very easy for me to break the grip. So if he's grabbed onto, if I've got out of it like so, and he's holding my actual jumper like so, so grip it. Cool. Obviously it's going to be harder if you've got a jiu-jitsu person or someone who's done a lot of grappling work, then their grip is pretty intense. So the same if it's a scaffolder and so on as well. So anybody that's using their hands a lot, they're going to have quite a fierce grip on them. So practice obviously build up to that level as well. If they have got that level of grip that literally that when they squeeze onto you, especially if they've grabbed your wrists, that your hands curl over as they grabbed you, then the first thing you want to be looking at is hitting them with something else, so a kick or a knee or something. Keep the kicks low, because if me lifting my leg up to do some insane kick to his head or something, is going to put me off balance when we're this close, so he can just push me and I'll fall over. So kicking down low this way, the knee, so the crutch will change his thought process from the grip to defending the groin shot or the kick of some sort, or thinking about how the kick hurt. So again, from this angle we can look at a nice sort of kick on the inside of the thigh as well. If you've got some insane, like I said, Thai boxer that's grabbed you, then this might be the fact that they're so used to the conditioning of this, it's not really going to work. You can do the same sort of thing with the knee on the inside, you can knee on the outside of the leg, but there's very little conditioning that you can do with the groin shot. So from here this way, what we're looking at again is just taking my hand around his hand to break it. So as he grabs, I'm going to do this with both, and then look at stepping to the outside so that I can hit him and then carry on with my attack afterwards. So nice and simple. I grab Monty's arm this way, even if it's up this way, he takes his hands down and then get a good grip onto his wrists, and he needs to make it tight and then take this one around as well and then push this hand. That's it. There we go. So he's broken one. I've still got the other one, but it really doesn't make any difference because he's punching me now with this hand. He's holding my top hand, so the only thing that's holding me in this trap is the fact that I was holding him. So if I want to hit him, I have to let go. So he breaks free, and it's fine. If I grab his arm down and he slips out of it, then I grab this way, circle around, that's it, and then go this side, yeah, and then push the elbow down. And see there, he took this one back, so he needs to take this one around and underneath. This hand goes round underneath, my hand that's it, yep, and then pushes down, go. So if you can see there's a loose part here, so he needs to make that tight so that he can then break free. Go on, keep going, push round, and then hit. Yes, so if you grab me, so just grab this way, hold nice and really tight. So yeah, so I'm looking to free the grip, he's then got hold of my jumper. Make it, hang on. Stretch it a bit more, and then I pull it. Yeah, so hold it, good grip, real good grip, hard. That's it, so grip it. So he's got a nice good grip on there, so we train for the worst. So again, I want to make sure that I am circling around. So I keep these, hopefully you can see, I keep these real tight. You can see, just by me twisting this way into him, it's affecting his balance. So then I can crazy, so one has broken free, the other one hasn't, so now I can just start punching. So I don't need to worry about this one, I can hit him. He lets go of this one, and he's freed himself. Okay, but a lot of the time, people tend to grip tighter. So we're looking at the hand grip, there's one. Another one, as I said before, was holding onto the jacket. So if he grabs onto the jacket, if we look at just this way, for me it's fine, because I now know where both these arms are, so I can quite easily just use this again and then hit. Be careful as a level of precaution. When I do this, then his head can come in and hit me too. So at the same time that I'm doing this movement, and all I'm doing is bringing my elbow down, I just lay my hands on top. Again, first thing, I hit, drop my elbow down, and then hit again. So it would look 1, 2, like so, and a nice squishy here. And then carry on hitting. You know where his hands are, so you don't have to worry about doing any sort of weird and wonderful sort of through the arms and then up, and then spinning him to do some insane throw. I know where his arms are, let's make it quick, let's make it simple. I want to hit, then straight back in, and hit again, and then keep hitting. If he pulls away, then to try and get away from me, but still keeps hold of this, then I'll walk with him, run with him if he's doing that. There's a good chance then he's going to let go anyway. So again, if he does have his thumb up, there is the possibility that I can grab his thumb to break this off too. The problem with that, yeah, I can grip it. So if he's got it round like this, then it's a lot harder. And you see that some people grab on the inside and they can push round, and then this can free it. I can now grab the thumb and take him down too. But when we look at someone who's got an insane grip on them and a lot stronger than you. So going here or here first, then this down, and then carry on hitting. Don't worry about the hands. You know where they are. They're not hitting you, they're holding your clothes. So you haven't got to think to yourself, oh, how am I going to get rid of this? Because by the time I've done that, it could be looking at doing this idea. So again, over to you. So here I grab, he hits first, down, and then hits again. That's it. And then carry on hitting. Stepping into it. Good. Keeping the head up the whole time. So again, I grab, hit, down, hits through, and then carries on like so. Good. You have other options as well, which you can see. Some people, if it's just one hand, then I can grab onto this, and then you have the pull down. So I can pull it and then take his hand downward. But as I said, this is very, very difficult to pull off if the person has done like a load of scaffolding. There's been practicing a lot of grappling as well, because when they've got hold of this, and you do it, so grab onto my hand this way, grab onto the top right near the jacket, and then pull it straight down this way, your hand downwards, this way, yeah, that's it. So it does hurt if you hold it loosely, but do it again for me. But now, if you hold it really hard, this way. So, short of ruining his nice Bruce Lee top, we can't really use that as a viable option. So I prefer to not use that one, and then look at letting them still hold on to this, and then start hitting them. So they could obviously look at the option of when I've gone to do this, of sort of dropping their head down and then coming through to do some sort of throw or something if they are a grappler. But as he does, if I go here this way and he comes in close, because he wants to be close to be able to throw me, then I can still be looking at hitting at the same time, elbowing as well as he's come in. So when he is in this close, body's in close too, then I can still be looking at hitting him at the same time, taking his head back and then controlling the head so I can hit him, depending on which obviously direction he goes as well. Okay, so that's once he's grabbed hold of me. You have the option of when he does or has come in to get hold of me as well, that I can control him, or we have the option that I just want to hit him. So here this way, look to hit to the side, the back of the neck as well, even the kidney on the other side. This side, can be dangerous because you have the spleen. So, I'm not saying that the other side isn't dangerous, but you have again. So I want to literally, as his hands are coming towards me, then I want to basically make sure that I can be stepping in and hitting him or get away from him. So I'm aware of it as a last resort. So again, last resort that I can then hit him. If we look at the idea, as I said before, that we're a bit more preemptive, that as he comes in to do, then I can come straight forwards and go to hit. If my arms are down and his arms are down, and then he goes to hit too, then I can be looking at a double punch, or again please, or straight down and then just very low shot and then carry on hitting high, or I can go down and then carry on just hitting high and keeping it as simple as I possibly can. The main thing when we look at the preempt bit is that as he's about to hit, that's when I look at coming straight forward. If he pushes, he's got his hand on the inside of mine, so if he pushes against it, then I need to come around as well. So I'm making sure that I'm working a little bit more of my sensitivity. So recapping, we have him about to start to grab. So as his arms have gone up, that's when I can then look at hitting forwards towards him. We have that he's come forwards to grab, then I can carry on and hit through this way and with my attack as well. Or we have he's actually got hold of me. Hits this way. So we have the three different options. Got it? I hope you have. Did you get everything? Ish? Okay, cool. So the hard one is once they've actually got hold of you. So we want to try and get it so that we've got away from it beforehand. But once they have got hold of you, you're closed in a sense, then it's not so much of a problem as you'd like to, or as you would think, because I know where his hands are now. So I can just be hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting. Good, there's similar sort of ideas. So take your jacket off. So if we look at with just the t-shirts rather than the jumpers, it's the same sort of thing. If he grabs with one, like so, just grabs one hand and then goes hit. Same can be used with the jumper, hit, or even if it's going to grab my throat, so he's grabbed here and then grabbing my throat as well. Could be that he's trying to push me against the wall with it too. So we look at just one, so grab for me. That's it. So he's got the grab on. Same thing applies. Hit this way. I can look at hitting him and then bring this down to hit him again. He's still going to have hold of this. Okay, there's very little, but he's going to grip it, and maybe he's going to hold on to it tighter because he feels that this is like a security to him. Then that he's, whilst you're hitting him, that he can keep hold of. So one down, and then carry on with my attack like so. You have the possibility of the other hand coming in. As this comes in, instead of this going to hit him, I can use this as a axle. You follow this one, going to go. So as this comes in, I could use just this way and then carry on with my attack like so. Okay, so I'm covering to make sure he's not hitting me. I don't need to worry so much about it now. I know where it is. It's touching my body at the back here. So if it does decide it's going to come over to try and go around, then I can always change. So if it still has hold of me, my top here, then it's not a problem. I've now contracted him this way, I'm hitting him and controlling like so. So it's not so much of an issue with him holding me. We have again the same option that he's about to, so I carry on with my attack forwards. As he's coming in, we have just one arm. As the same sort of idea that I replace my arm is down, it comes up, his arms come forwards. So if it's done this way, my arm's on top, then yeah, I just step through and hit. If do you go for it? This way and hit, or if it comes up, his hand is on top of mine, that's when I would use the bomb style and then step in. This would be a hit and then carry on with my attack forwards. So I hit him with my the butt of my elbow, which is one of the hardest parts of the body, and then carry on with my attack afterwards. So we have always I know he's about to do something, I don't care what it is that he's going to do, so I'm just going to charge in and attack. We have that his arms have come towards me and I can catch it midway. And then we have the option that he's actually got hold of me, and then I have to deal with that. Whether it's two arms or one arm, I always start with the same thing. I look to hit the person or hit the person this way. So you saw his response is to, or his reaction is to move his butt away. This is not really that important then, because he's forgotten about this bit because he's thinking about that bit.